I'd like to call the special meeting of the council, and this is to complete the unfinished business from the May 13th, 2025 council meeting. I wish to call it to order at 6:00 p.m. Adoption of the agenda. Be resolved that council adopt the agenda as presented. Could I have a mover, please? Councillor Dornbos, seconder, Councillor Hunt. All in favor? Unanimous, it's carried. Bylaw and policy, bylaw number 4361, wastewater connection fees to amend Schedule A. Be it resolved that Schedule A to bylaw 4361, being a bylaw outlining wastewater utility connection charges for new developments, be hereby amended as presented. Could I have a mover, please? Councillor Dornbos, second by Deputy Mayor Marecki. Is someone from admin? Everything is attached. Is someone speaking to them?
I'll speak to this really briefly. Just a bit of a housekeeping item. You'll see in your package, we received the 2025 City of Winnipeg sewer rates. So we're just amending Schedule A of our bylaw for the utility connection charges to reflect the current amount and ensuring that we're collecting the right amount to offset to the City of Winnipeg. So it's a $200 increase in the buy-in charge from 2024 to 2025, and the only changes are what's highlighted on that Schedule A.
Any questions by council? Okay, hearing and seeing none, all in favor? It's unanimous, that is carried. 4.1.2. Bylaw number 4384, private approaches to amend Schedule A. Be it resolved that Schedule A to bylaw 4384, being a bylaw which establishes requirements for installation of access crossings onto municipal roadways, hereby amended as presented. Could I have a mover, please? Councillor Sliker, seconder. Councillor Mondor. Braden, are you speaking to this one as well?
Yeah. So this one again is a bit of a housekeeping, long overdue, including a new schedule within Schedule A. Sorry, a new construction detail for industrial park private approaches. So when the industrial park was first approved, we had a specification prepared by Stantec for what the approaches should look like, as they're more subject to wear and tear as opposed to a typical residential approach. We've been using that as our base guideline and detail for construction and passing that on to contractors, but now we want to make that official. So we've tidied it up to reflect the details that are in our bylaw and have included that in our schedule. So it's just a little bit more robust than a typical private approach, which would just be clay-based.
Great, thank you. Any questions by council? Councilor Hunt?
So the width you have there, you have minimum 4.2 meters to 10.7 meters. Like, if someone wants to put a 4.2 meter in with a trucking company, that's not wide enough. They should, like, how would we say to them, no, you have to go wider?
Absolute. Well, yeah, in a great case, most applicants will request a driveway that is what they want, or even larger than the maximum that's allowed, where they need a variance for right of planning. Personally, I've never seen someone request smaller or 4.2 meter. However, it could happen in those cases. 4.2 meters wide is the minimum for emergency vehicles. This is where that standard has come from. So we do advise the applicant that if you, for a residential approach, are you towing a boat, a trailer, are you a trucking company? Those are things where you'd want to consider a 25, 30 foot wide driveway, potentially even wider, going the maximum of 35.
In order to make the corner, you know where they're going. They're going into our ditch this way to turn. So
exactly.
Can that be part of the application?
To discuss.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We could include that in there as a revision. Yeah. I certainly in Cloud Permit, I'd like to make a disclaimer saying if you're looking at a wider driveway for your trucking terminal, consider this for your widths that you'd like to see.
Yeah, it's kind of a, we don't even allow residential driveways 4.2 meters.
But that's the same. That's the minimum across
okay.
all driveways. Yeah, all approaches. I should.
Okay, just bring it up as a point of.
Yeah, very good.
So am I good word as it is? Okay, all in favor? Unanimous, that is carried. Item 4.1.3, bylaw 4396, capital development levies, amend Schedule A. Be it resolved that Schedule A to bylaw number 4396, being a bylaw outlining capital development levies, be hereby amended as presented. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Dornbos, seconder. Counselor Feeblecorn. And Braden, will you be speaking to?
One more time, yeah. Again, just a little housekeeping item from the sewer charges for 2025. Just updating the upfront charges. That's what's collected from developers for new lots that are created from subdivision. So that buys the right to use the sewer. Updating that amount from 2024 to 2025, it's a $190 increase. So all those costs are offset to the city of Winnipeg. We get an invoice from them at the end of the year, and all charges are passed along to them.
Thank you. Any questions, council? All in favor? That is unanimous. It is carried. Correspondence for action. East District RCMP Golf Tournament, September 11th in Selkirk. Sponsorship. Be resolved that council authorize the prize donator sponsorship in support of the East District RCMP Golf Tournament, which is being held on September 11th, 2025 in Selkirk. Please note the date was changed from September 11th to June the 5th. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Feeblecorn, seconder, Counselor Schleicher. All those in favor? Carried. 4.2.2. World Cafe for Vital Signs event. Be it resolved that Deputy Mayor Marecki be authorized to attend the Selkirk and District Community Foundation's World Cafe for Vital Signs event being held June 5th, 2025 in Selkirk. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Dornbos, seconder. Counselor Mondor. Is anybody else wanting to go to this event? Is everyone's invited?
Same day as open house, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Have our open house thing.
Yeah, this starts at 7.
Okay, also Councilor Deputy Mayor Marecki will be attending. All in favor? Unanimous, that is carried. Item 3.2.3, Lily Pad Cruiser Show and Shine fundraising event, July 12th. Be it resolved, the council authorized support with silent auction prizes for the Lily Pad Cruiser Show and Shine fundraising event being held July 12th, 2025 in Petersfield. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Dornbos, seconder. Counselor Feeblecorn. All those in favor? Unanimous, that is carried. AMM district meeting, be it resolved that who would like to go to be authorized to attend the AMM Interlake District meeting being held June 11th in Oak Point. I will be going. Who else will be attending the AMM district meeting? Counselor Hunt, Deputy Mayor Marecki. Anybody else? Okay, could I have a mover, please? Counselor Dornbos, seconded by Counselor Hunt. All in favor? Unanimous, that is carried. Oh, by the way, I got an email from Dennis Falco for that day. They finally got in the pictures of the king. So they're gonna be there for us to pick up that day to bring back to the office. Selkirk Heritage Committee. Be it resolved that Mayor Stoll be authorized to have attended the Selkirk Heritage Advisory Committee's Evening of History event, which was held on May 14th in Selkirk. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Feeblecorn, seconder. Counselor Mondor, all in favor? Unanimous, that is carried. Lord Selkirk Awards presentation, be it resolved that Mayor Stoll be authorized to attend the Lord Selkirk Regional Comprehensive Secondary Schools Annual Awards presentation, which is being held on June 4th in Selkirk. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Mondor, seconder. Counselor Schleicher. All in favor? Unanimous, that is carried. Be it resolved, the LESC Adult Learning Center grant. Be it resolved that Mayor Stoll be authorized to attend the Lord Selkirk Education Center's Adult Education Students Graduation Ceremony, which is being held on June 23rd 2025 in Selkirk. And further that council authorized a donation of to be put towards assisting with the ceremonial event. I believe they asked for $250. Last year, we gave $100 because that was the first time we were invited to that event. So what is council's wish to donate towards the event?
I'm okay with the 250. It's a great cause. That was there last year for that speech that we gave for that I gave for it. So.
Was everybody in favor of the 250
Where does that money come from?
from the RM? From here.
I understand that, Nancy. But if, like, we put money aside for our bursaries and stuff like that, where did we get this money from?
It'll come out of that general account?
Yeah.
For donations. Okay, so we authorize a donation of $250. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Mondor, seconded by Counselor Dornbos, all in favor? Unanimous, that is carried. Gordon Howard Mother's Day Tea. Be it resolved that Mayor Soul be authorized to have attended the Gordon Howard Center Mother's Day Tea held on May 8, 2025 in Selkirk. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Mondor, seconder. Deputy Mayor Marecki, all in favor? Unanimous, that is carried. 4.2.9. ARM Charity Golf Tournament. Be it resolved that be authorized to attend the ARM Annual Charity Golf Tournament being held August 7th, 2025 in Toulon. Who would like to be attending that? Counselor Dornbos, Counselor Feeblecorn, Counselor Hunt. You're that one by team. Will you be attending?
I'm gonna be going, yeah.
Okay. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Mondor, seconder. Counselor Dornbos. All in favor? Unanimous, that is carried. Peer Solutions, all for local golf tournament. I don't have a resolution attached for that. I don't believe we've ever had a request from these people. It's from Beausejour,
They're asking if we have a counselor that will go.
from one council member.
There is a resolution under 4.2.12. It's be it resolved that be authorized to attend the preliminary design study for the bridge on PR 204 over the Red River Phase 2 open house, which is being held on May 21st, 2025 in Selkirk.
So what does that have to do with Peer Solutions?
There.
The golf tournament.
Oh, pardon me. I'm sorry.
Sorry, you've got.
Sorry about that. I'm just reading. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so do we just file Peer Solutions for, file for information?
I think if someone wants to go, we can put a name forward.
Is it
For the what, Chris?
Peer Solutions item
Yeah, I didn't hear what you.
4.2?
They're looking for someone to go.
Is anyone interested to attend?
me.
Okay, no, so file for information. 4.211 Manitoba Good Roads 2025 Annual Competition Nominations. All the information is attached. Counselor Hunt, did you want to expand? any
Yeah,
further
this
on that?
can go on to our website, and if anybody knows anybody with any of these, residential yards, farm yards, non-farm yards and urban yards, bring them forward to myself or to Manitoba Good Roads and please, there's a list of criteria of what they have to have in order to be not nominated, but to be considered to be judged. So quite extensive with, different groups of trees and vegetables and fruit and all kinds of stuff. So some of the yards that we judge are simply amazing, the work people put into them.
Okay, so if anybody knows anyone that should be nominated,
Thank
you
you.
can forward that to Counselor Hunter direct. Preliminary design study for the bridge, the East Selkirk Bridge. Be it resolved that be authorized to attend the preliminary design study for the bridge on PR 204 over the Red River, Phase 2 open house being held May 21st in Selkirk. Who would like to attend this? It's tomorrow evening at the Memorial Hall at 6 o'clock. I would like to attend. Oh, right. So Marisol will be attending. Anybody else interested? No? Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Dornbos, seconded by Counselor Mondor. All in favor? That is carried. Okay, next item is, new business. No? Oh, yes, Center Hall. Oh, correspondence for information. I'm sorry. Does anybody have any questions on that? Or any comments? Okay, new business, Center Hall. Be resolved that council approve the hiring of the following individuals as new members of the Center Hall and Plan de Bois as recommended by the fire chief. Seth Pruden, Garnet Watkins, Randy Irvine, Rudy Spack, Travis Sturzer, Corinne Leclerc, Isabel Leckie, and Brody James. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor, wait, sorry, who had their hand up first? Well, Counselor Hunt, seconder. Counselor Schleicher, any comments, questions? All in favor? Unanimous, that is carried. Grand reopening. New business. Be resolved that Mayor Stoll be authorized to attend the grand reopening of the Harry J. Ann's Wetland Discovery Center at Okemwick Marsh, being held May 22nd, 2025. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Mondor, seconder. Counselor Feeblecorn, any comments or questions? Counselor Hunt?
Is this for anyone in council too?
I found when I got the invite, it's just mayor. They're expecting just heads of council.
Well, the letter doesn't say that, so.
I know that's why I phoned to get information on it. It's after our WR meeting. Yeah, Thursday. All in favor? Unanimous, that is carried.
Most of it's in our, a lot of it's in our municipality. You think they'd invite inviting us?
Well, that's not my decision. That was the decision of was organizing the event at Ocala.
Give Jock a call.
Pardon?
I say I'll give Jock a call. Please.
Fine. Past grad gathering. May 22nd. Be it resolved that Deputy Mayor Marecki be authorized to attend the 25th anniversary promoting an Aboriginal student success graduation gathering being held May 22nd, 2025 in Selkirk. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Dornbos, seconded by Counselor Mondor. All in favor? Unanimous, that is carried. That brings us to a close. Be it resolved that the special meeting of council be adjourned at 6:19 p.m. Could I have a mover, please? Counselor Hunt, seconded by Counselor Mondor. All in favor? Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.